Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In this episode, I will be going over theories on who the Last Jedi is. If you are enjoying the videos, please give them a like and subscribe to the channel so that I can continue making them for you. As you already know, the title of the upcoming movie is The Last Jedi, but who exactly is being referred to by this title? The most obvious answer to this question is Luke. He was one of the only Jedi to exist after the majority of them had been destroyed with Order 66. After this, two of the last remaining Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, would then train Luke in the ways of the Force. He would then become the supposed Last Jedi after they both passed away to become Force ghosts. He would then start a school to train new Jedi, but that and all its participants would be destroyed by Kylo Ren, so he went into exile. Therefore, with all the other Jedi destroyed, it would make sense that he would be the Last Jedi. On top of that, the opening title in Episode 7 refers to Luke as the Last Jedi. That being said, can we even consider Luke to be a true Jedi? He never underwent the proper training, and he never passed the required trials. So does he qualify as a Jedi, let alone the Last Jedi? Maybe someone else more qualified is in deservance of the title, The Last Jedi. The next most obvious solution is that the Last Jedi is Rey. Episode 7 clearly demonstrates that she is Force sensitive when she shows great skills with a lightsaber and is able to both deflect and use the Jedi mind trick. On top of that, her backstory is very similar to the previous trilogy's protagonist. She was born on a desert planet, has great pilot skills, she's good with her hands, and she longs to know about her family. Though these traits do not necessarily make her the Last Jedi, they definitely are setting her character up to look that way. Not to mention, at the end of Episode 7 and in the trailers for Episode 8, it appears that she is being trained by Luke. Maybe she is the Padawan he has been waiting for and will be the salvation of the Jedi. Another candidate for the Last Jedi is Kylo Ren. Similar to how the original 6 movies followed the rise, fall, and redemption of his grandfather, Darth Vader, perhaps the new movies could be doing the same for Kylo. We already know that he was trained as a Jedi by his uncle before falling to the temptations of Supreme Leader Snoke. That means he has already seen the light side and what it can offer, so maybe we will see him return to his old ways. I honestly would not put it past the writers to do something like this since it's kind of the same story as Anakin's. Now on to the more far-fetched theories out there. The first is that the Last Jedi could be Leia. Perhaps in the time between Episode 6 and 7, Leia trained in the ways of the Jedi under her brother. We know that she is Force sensitive from what Yoda says.
You, when gone am I, the last of the Jedi will you be. The Force will strong in your family. Pass on what you have learned.
As well as when Luke confirms with,
You have that power too. In time, you'll learn to use it as I have. The Force is strong in my family. My father has it. I have it. My sister has it.
Now the reason why this is so far-fetched is that with the unfortunate death of Carrie Fisher last year, it is hard to believe that the trilogy will revolve around her character. Another more far-fetched theory is that the Last Jedi is Finn. We do not know much about his past, meaning he could be Force sensitive or have other Jedi in his family. We also know that he shares certain traits of other characters who have turned into Jedi, such as being an orphan. There is also a theory going around that Snoke could be the Last Jedi. We know a few things that could support this theory. First of all, we know that Snoke is old, and we know that Luke is looking for the ancient Jedi Temple. But why? Perhaps to find a way to defeat Snoke. But why would that be in the Jedi Temple? Perhaps because Snoke is what the Jedi used to be in their original form, and the key to his destruction is kept within the ancient Jedi Temple. When Luke says,
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Maybe he was referring to Snoke and how the Jedi used to be. Finally, the last theory is that the Last Jedi is not one person, but instead a group of people. The term Jedi is the same in the singular form as it is in the plural form, so perhaps Luke will end up training another group of Force-sensitive individuals who together will make up the Last Jedi. And there you have it, all the theories floating around at this point on who the Last Jedi could be. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but I would personally love to see the Last Jedi be Leia. Who do you guys think the Last Jedi is? Let me know down below in the comment section. And remember to like and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. I hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.